Welcome to Dream Body Alchemy, the podcast that fearlessly explores empowering transformations by unlocking the dormant vitality within your DNA, reshaping your mindset and unveiling your true essence, propelling you towards profound healing and expansion. Join your host, Melissa Valentine, as you embark on this journey to rewrite your story, one of activation, body alchemy, and the unapologetic embodiment of your boldest self.
Welcome, gorgeous humans. This is officially the first Dream Body Alchemy podcast. My name is Melissa Valentine. I am so excited to be here. We are going to be talking about so many incredible topics that we're going to open up your mind, and we're going to bring a new way to relate to our bodies, how we pursue health and wellness. We're going to dive into topics that the health and fitness field might not be attuned to yet. Everything from your hormones, emotional alignment, physical alignment. And this week, we are going to be diving into one of the foundational ideas behind Dream Body Alchemy, which is embracing your unique energetic essence. When it comes to my background, I've been in health and wellness for over 22 years, and I have been a personal trainer. I've taught yoga. I have a background in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. I'm focused on energy and consciousness and learning how to bring all of these concepts into one tangible strategy. I want you to see your body, your identity, your energy, your purpose, your mission in a totally new, empowering light. Embracing your unique energetic essence. What is that? Every single person is meant to be in this world in a different way, in a unique way. There is not one cookie cutter way to eat, to exercise, to make a living, how you spend your day, your time. What kind of things give you energy? What kind of things deplete you? It's really about determining, figuring out, recognizing, and then embracing your unique essence, your energetic code. And this is something that is already built into your DNA. And when you begin to unlock these codes, these secrets to who you really are authentically, life becomes easier. You start to find this alignment. And when I say alignment, I mean of everything. So I call it Dream Body Alchemy because dream actually stands for all the different processes that I take my clients through, that I took myself through on my journey to really find the dream, like bringing that dream that people have into reality, of finding flow, of finding peace, of finding harmony, of finding joy and fulfillment and satisfaction. This can all be found in understanding and embracing your unique energetics. I like to bring everything back to the energetics because, like I said, I'm someone who is fascinated by patterns, and I will spend hours and hours and hours. I'm introverted, and I will spend hours going through all this information, all of these courses, all of these trainings, all of these books. And I like to dial it down into a concept that is easily digestible, that you can bring everything back to really simplify something that is infinite. And so that is kind of what I want to bring to you guys, is how do you determine this for yourself? Because when you embrace and understand your unique energetics, you no longer have to look outside of yourself for answers. There's this deep trust, this deep knowing. And so each person has a unique way of being in this world that is already locked in their DNA. It's instilled within you. And so when you begin to unlock that, you have this knowing, you have this like deep exhale, this relief, this trust, this surrendering, and this will help you find your alignment with your dream body. Because the reason why we might have illness or we put on unwanted weight is because there is a misalignment. There is some disharmony, again, whether it's chemical and in your hormones, and you're not necessarily following your natural rhythms as a female, or it could be an emotional misalignment. So, energetically, maybe you have traumatic or emotional stress. There's a laundry list of different emotions that are going to affect your hormones. So, this will be chemical also that is going to make it a lot harder for you to be healthy, well, vibrant, have energy, and have a body that is your dream body, which means it's easy, it's in flow. You're doing the things that you're feeling called to do. It's not, I have to eat this way, I have to work out this way. It's, I want to eat this way. This brings me pleasure. I want to move this way because it brings me energy, it brings me joy. I'm moving for the sheer love and joy and passion of the movement. I am doing the work because I'm feeling pulled to do the work. I have this whole morning routine that I do myself because I don't do work because I have to do work. I do it because I've come to a place where I'm so in alignment that I'm being pulled to do my work. And this takes me understanding my energy. So my way of doing things is not going to be the same as someone else's way. And that is the amazing part of it. So if I get up every day and I do energy work and I do maybe some yoga or some meditation, and maybe I don't eat until this time, and maybe I have the exact breakfast every single morning until I hate it, which is something that is in alignment with my energy. And when we're talking about energy, it's not just feeling vital, but it is a big part of it. But your energy is your emotions. Your energy is how you relate to people. Your energy is where you are in your consciousness, in your awakeness, in your self-awareness versus unconsciously moving through your day, like in automation. All of this stuff comes back down to your energy. So your energy is going to affect how you specifically are meant to eat and digest. It is going to affect how you choose to move your body, because I always say this in my programs and when I'm working with people is we don't work out, we don't move our bodies to burn calories. That's a no-no in my books. What we do when I'm working with people, when I'm talking to people, is I want them to understand that movement is about increasing your energy in a way that's in alignment, not hit because someone else is telling you to do hit, not running marathons because someone else loves marathons. I always tell people, like, right now, I always loved dancing. Ever since I was really young, I just naturally loved dancing. I loved moving my body. I loved expressing myself. It wasn't until many years later that I understood my gravitation towards the movement and how that actually affects your energy and your emotions and moving them through your body for health and wellness and well-being. But my natural way to move is through dance. And so I've been teaching dance for 22 years. I just recently stopped teaching and I found myself kind of lost, and I began to gravitate to dancing on the treadmill. If you've ever watched one of those reels where it's like someone's like giving someone the side eye because they're full on dancing on a treadmill. Okay, that is me. And the reason I do it is not to burn calories. Yes, you can burn calories if you want to release weight. Having that calorie deficit is a crucial part in that, but that's not how I would have people look at it. It's really, how am I going to increase my energy? And for me, it is the dance. And I dance to increase my energy because it's the thing that fulfills me. It gives me more energy. So it's like this battery, this self-charging battery. When you understand your energy, you also understand how am I meant to relate to other people? I'm introverted, other people are extroverted. I need to spend, 10, 12, 15 hours by myself, and I can go out for an hour. If I am in a big room with lots of people and there's a lot of energy, I absorb energy. So I might need 2 weeks to recoup. But if you're extroverted, you are going to gain energy by mingling and talking and multiplying that energy. Understanding this, understanding how you best work, like what are your gifts in the world? And these are all things that you can find out. What are your gifts in the world? And ensuring that every single day you are moving towards your soul's purpose and your gifts, because this is going to give you more vitality and energy. Energy also incorporates your emotions. So understanding where you are energetically, what emotions you are resonating with, what emotions do you frequently feel on a day-to-day basis, and understanding what kind of things that you can do to increase that energy. Energy also is going to affect your thoughts and your beliefs, because you can only have thoughts and beliefs that resonate with a certain state, and that is your energy and where you are energetically. So energy is so, so important, and understanding yours is going to be very vital. There's a couple different ways that you can do this. I recently started getting into, in the last couple of years, things like human design, understanding the different levels of energy, and just being to understand certain conversations, the way people think, people's hobbies, what they are interested in, can give you a really good clue into where you are energetically. And also the gene keys, if you haven't heard about them. This one is going to go a little bit deeper, and it's going to kind of talk about how, depending on where you are energetically, if you are sitting with your shadows or if you are actually unlocking your gifts. And I was just having a conversation this weekend talking about how, you ever hear of that your weaknesses are also your greatest strengths, and vice versa. Your greatest strengths are also your weaknesses. This is true on an energetic frequency, that wherever your weaknesses and shadows are, if you can increase your energy, again, understanding your specific unique energetic essence, working with that, you can unlock your gifts that also have their shadows. It's about breaking away from the health and fitness norms, the things that put us into boxes, saying it's all about HIIT cardio, it's all about eating this certain way, it's all about moving away from the norms, from the boxes, and understanding the underlining issues. So the weight is really a symptom. I talked about how there's a chemical misalignment with our hormones, and that's something that I work with my clients on. But also realizing that emotional stress, all these lower level emotions like jealousy, hurt, anger, comparison, sadness, depression, and blame, all of these lower level energies, these have a chemical reaction in your body. So they're also chemical, they're also hormonal. The stress hormone is the number one killer in women. What I invite you to do is go a little bit deeper than just the diet and exercise, which is important when it's in line with your energetics. But realize it's the being out of the alignment. It's the misharmony that is causing the symptom of unwanted weight, that's causing the majority of disease. Only less than 2% are genetic, have a genetic root. The rest are epigenetics, which means they really are caused by the things that are happening outside of our genes. So it's our thoughts, it's our emotions, it's our identity. In one of the later podcasts, I will be talking a little bit more about the identity and how that really does affect your behaviors, and how you can have permanent change when you get to the top of what I call the reality creation pyramid, which the Dream Body Alchemy, which again, this is the Dream Body Alchemy podcast for a reason, because I have this this strategy, this methodology that I created off of reality creation. If you're listening to the podcast, just so you know, I do have a YouTube channel. So if you want to see all the very helpful signs I am making to make this point, you can always find me on Dream Body Alchemy on YouTube. I just changed over the channel too. So I will be uploading the video on there too if you're a visual person, because I tend to watch all my podcasts on YouTube. We want to get away from the norm of just thinking about diet and exercise. We want to get away from just focusing on that and going, what are the underlining things? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's energy, because your emotions and the energy that's stored in your body is going to affect your vitality and your energy and your ability to do the things you need to do, to have the discipline to take those actions. Also understanding that our emotions, our energy in our body is going to affect our thoughts and our beliefs. And so we want to go, okay, what is the common denominator? And really start to focus on that, which is your unique energetic essence. It unlocks basically everything. And so once you understand, okay, diet and exercise, I got it. I have a very specific vitality code. I have very specific energetic codes that align with me. All right. Energy wise is also a lot to do with my emotions and the blocks I have. And it's also has a lot to do with my thoughts and the beliefs I have. Your body will only go as far as your mind will let it, right? You will only go as far as your mindset lets you. Well, I'm telling you, your mindset is only going to go so far as the state, the energetic state you are in. So energetically, that's the first pillar. It's where are you emotionally? Where are you energetically? Because that is what's going to affect your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. How do you align this with your personal aspirations? How do you really tap into your authentic self? Well, there's lots of symptoms. One of them could be you have low level energy, emotions. You don't have vitality. You have unwanted weight. Maybe you are sick. Maybe you are feeling as though you need to do, and you just don't have harmony in your life because you're so focused on your job, feeling enough from producing, like having to produce to be enough, so much so that you are putting your health and well-being to the side, saying, I will get to that later. Don't do that. That's one thing I would say is don't do that. Here's the way I suggest you do it. When you find out your authentic self, when you understand how you're meant to be in this world, what is your purpose? What is your soul's purpose? When you begin to align with your energy, your soul's purpose, the things that fulfill you, your body will come into alignment, because the disharmony is coming from the conditioning of the outside world, which means we are doing things and acting from a place that is not aligned with our souls, but is aligned with the conditioning of what we think we need to be doing, how we think we need to be eating, what we need to do to be enough, to be accepted. This is all in your DNA. Your soul's mission, your biggest challenges, how to stay vital, how to have energy, what you are meant to do in this world, how you're meant to be in this world is locked within your DNA. And once you begin to align, and one huge way is really understanding your intuition, your instincts, your inner authority, your inner compass, which speaks to you every single day. And I'm always helping my clients tap into that, because that is always the knowing. I show them a blueprint. I give them the crib notes, and then their insides tell them. Their inner knowing says, yes. And when you can begin to trust that and you start to follow what you truly desire, your real aspirations, you align with that, your true authenticity, everything else that was resisting you will release, because you will find flow. You will find ease. You will find health. You will find fulfillment. You will find calm. You will find confidence. So, 1, you want to recognize and embrace your unique energetic essence. 2, begin to allow yourself to break free from the health and fitness norms. And then it's important to learn, how can you align with your personal aspirations, become more authentically you at your soul level. And these are the things that are going to allow you to make your dream body a reality. And that is what I'm hoping as we move through these podcasts. This is the first one. As we move through and we get to know each other better, and you get to know yourself better, that this begins to unfold for you. This is my greatest wish. My intention is for you to find ultimate alignment and harmony in your life, in your body, in your soul, finding that purpose, and just living that every single day, finding that freedom, that expansion, that trust in yourself to guide you. All right, guys. You can find me on all social medias, Dream Body Alchemy, and you can work with me if that is something you're interested in. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week on Dream Body Alchemy.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Dream Body Alchemy. If you liked what you heard, then be sure to hit like and subscribe. Got a burning question for Melissa, or a topic you'd love her to discuss on the show? Get in touch. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook at Dream Body Alchemy, and Instagram at Dream Body Alchemist. Until next time, keep on glowing and growing. You got this.